Coming to you from the Fairmont Century Plaza, it's the 8th annual celebration of Black cinema and television. Presented by the Critics' Choice Association, honoring David Alan Grier, the cast of One Battle After Another, Regina Hall, Tiana Taylor, and Chase Infinity, plus Tenika Davis, Naya Desir-Johnson, Skye P. Marshall, director Ryan Coogler, filmmakers Reginald Hudlin and Shala Lynch, Spike Lee, Sterling K. Brown, Jurnee Smollett, Damson Idris, Tessa Thompson, and Janelle James.
Rolling.
Pictures up.
Attention, people. Quick announcement.
I love you. Flower thing.
I did get finer. We don't have to talk about it.
You know, if there were one word to describe my life, it would be adrenaline.
What are you up to? Nothing at all.
Oh, we heard tale of a party.
So I'm here because I'm black.
You're here because you're good.
Who told you you weren't any good? Who broke your heart?
Is this a battle right now?
This is an announcement of a revolution. If you're number one on the call sheet, you are the subject and not the object of the narrative.
We didn't come this far to nod our heads and play along.
I don't know what to say.
The message is clear.
Just power.
Them man call us a minority. I ain't taking nothing minor. I major, bro.
I need you to be in control and I need you to be strong.
What is that? Insurance. That's Jake from State Farm.
We're gonna make a scene. You know why?
Come on, I can take it.
Because sometimes making a scene is the only thing you need to do.
Your full attention now, huh? You finally listening to me.
The audience is a huge part of our work, and they need to see themselves.
It's magic what we do. It's sacred.
We need to fight for what's ours.
And when we do, we will find justice.
You hear me now, though, right?
Here is your host, actor and comedian, Jay Pharoah.
Yeah. What up? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 8th annual Critics' Choice celebration of Black cinema and television. Yes. I'm Jay Pharoah, or as the racists pronounce it, Michael Che. That's right, my second year hosting. Which means Nick Cannon has officially had too many children, okay? We have a lot of honorees tonight, including Ryan Coogler, Tessa Thompson, Spike Lee. Special shout out to the cast of Sinners sitting right here. I remember seeing the previews. I was watching in amazement, like, oh snap. This movie is about to be wild for real. The black people are river dancing. That's insane. I said, that ain't the cha-cha slide right there. That's the Irish sea walk. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Ryan is awesome and super talented, and he has inspired so many young filmmakers of this generation. So clap it up for that. He has inspired so many filmmakers of this generation just in the same fashion that Spike Lee has done for the past 40 years. You understand? Spike Lee was the beacon for every black kid who wanted to expand their talent through the lens of cinema. Spike Lee has revolutionized black film and has worked with almost every single black actor in Hollywood. except me. God dang. You know what, Spike? In my best Denzel Washington voice. Okay, Spike. Spike, my man, you are a visionary. From the first time we did Mo Better Blues, you understand? That's right. I knew you were different, but you know what I didn't know? I didn't know how much you cared about the Critics' Choice. He's missing the Knicks game for this celebration of black culture. That's right. Y'all ready to have some fun, get this thing started, man? Okay.
Presenting the Ensemble Award, welcome the writer, director, producer of One Battle After Another, Paul Thomas Anderson.
I'm very happy to get the next minute and a half to tell you how lucky I feel to have worked with the three actresses representing for tonight's Ensemble Award, Teyana Taylor, Chase Infinity, and Regina Hall. Yeah. Teyana, you're first. She doesn't just own her role, she steals it. She demands that it's hers. And if you're me, working with her is like driving an extremely fast car. It's fun, it's dangerous, and if you don't respect it, it'll burn you. It's not all wildness and rage, it's vulnerability, tenderness, and that's what makes you the full package. Oh. Now, Chase, we have a new and exciting talent that's come our way. Yeah. And she dropped in straight from Indianapolis, and it's now our job here in this room and in this filmmaking community to make sure we give her enough material to support her extraordinary talent. So let's count our lucky stars that we got this new blessing with Chase Infinity. Yeah. Now, Regina, I want to present this award to you not just for the performance in the film, but for the producing that you did for me behind the scenes. You helped guide everyone in this cast. You were there for every audition, every rehearsal, and you're the bass player, the mama bear, the protector, and it's my honor to call you a really good friend and neighbor. So come on up and grab this award, guys. This is that girl.
My name is Perfidia Beverly Hills, and this is a Declaration Award.
Bitch, I felt like Tony Montana! Yeah.
You're not breathing.
Nobody's coming to get you, Bob. You know that, right?
Come on, baby, come on! Let's go!
Scared? No.
Well, you should be.
Oh, Deandra, what new mischief now?
I didn't have the guts to tell the truth.
It is really exciting to be here tonight in celebration of Black cinema and television. We want to thank the Critics' Choice Association for this incredible award. It was an honor, especially in these times, to play three distinct, independent Black women with strength, with agency, and with grace amidst so much chaos around them. So, thank you all.
Perfidia Beverly Hills was a gift for an actor. She is a fierce and fabulous force of nature, and I was able to bring all of those layers to life because of the generous and powerful actors all around me, starting with Regina, my girl, starting with Regina and a couple of other really cool guys. I think y'all might know them, Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, no big deal. And our incredible director, Paul. But he also gave us the space and the freedom to find Perfidia and inhabit her in all of her complex glory.
Though this was my first feature film, I knew from the start how special and unique this experience was. I had the privilege of working alongside Regina, Teyana, Leo, Sean, and Benicio. I love you guys so much. Every day was a masterclass for me, and now to receive this award alongside two Black women I deeply, deeply admire. Again, I love you both so much. It feels like things just honestly don't get much better than this. So Thank you to the Critics' Choice Association for seeing this film and loving it as much as we loved making it.
Here to present the Breakthrough Performance Award, welcome actor Shamir Anderson.
Good evening, everybody. It is a true honor and privilege to introduce you to this phenomenal woman, Miss Tenika Davis. You see, Tenika and I started this journey together all the way up in Toronto, Canada, grinding in the same acting classes, and years later, she storms onto the screen as a fierce, glass-ceiling, breaking gladiator who literally shifts the balance of power. When I was watching the show, I saw her throw a 1-2 punch, and I was like, yep, we learned that in acting class. I flew in this morning from the cold to present to you my friend, my peer, and the beautifully talented Tenika with the Breakthrough Performance Award. Here is a glimpse of her incredible work. A big round of applause for the recipient of the Breakthrough Performance Award, my dear friend, the Queen, Tenika Davis.
Got me all emotional. Jeez. I'm actually here right now. This is spellbinding. It's amazing. It all started when I was a kid in Toronto, in the cold, searching for a hero. I wanted superpowers because I needed a strength that was bigger than my circumstances. I latched on to Xena Warrior Princess. Everybody knows, fierce woman with a battle cry, ah! That I wish I had as a child. But the only thing is, she looked nothing like me. So I prayed, and I prayed, God, please make me powerful. Make my insides match the strength that is in my heart. Cut to the moment that I got the audition for Spartacus, House of Asher, to play Achillea. I knew instantly that she was the one. She became the doorway to the woman that I was meant to be. So I thank you to Stars for taking the lead and championing inclusive stories, for expanding who gets to be seen as powerful. Together, we created a new archetype, a Black female gladiatrix. Thank you all for seeing Achillea. Thank you for seeing me. And thank you mostly for believing in a new kind of hero.
Here to present the Supporting Actress Award for Series, please welcome comedian and actor, Godfrey.
Skye P. Marshall is a force of nature. This veteran of the United States Air Force made a career change after serving our country. Acting was her dream, and now it is her reality. Every week, she brings it as a sharp lawyer on the reboot of Matlock, where she and Academy Award winner Kathy Bates clash, collaborate, and crack complex cases. Her strength, discipline, and undeniable presence make her one of the most compelling performers on television today. Here she is, In CBS Studios, Matlock.
You made me think that the father of my kids was spying on me. Do you have any idea what that did to me? I was paranoid that there were listening devices everywhere. I couldn't sleep. I tore apart my home. I lost it on Julian and I was thrown into jail. You did that. And then you had the nerve to console me and act like my friend?
Because I was that too.
Just stop.
Yeah. Skye P. Marshall's award tonight also carries a special designation from our friends at Stars. Their Take the Lead initiative reflects their ongoing commitment to amplifying narratives by, about, and for women and underrepresented audiences. Congratulations, Skye. Please join me on stage. Go on! Go on! Go on!
Thank you to the Critics' Choice Association for consistently recognizing my work and for supporting artists with such great intention. Thank you to my Matlock CBS family, to my extraordinary showrunner, Jenny Snyder-Erman, you genius. Not only are you my devoted friend, but you are my destiny advocate, and you have changed my life forever. Playing Olympia is a privilege because representation is not decoration, it is declaration. And every time Olympia is seen on the screen, it tells someone like me watching, you exist, and you too can be at the center of the story. I dedicate this to my incredible parents. Thank you.
You having a good time? All right? Here to present this year's Director Award, please welcome Delray Lindo, Wunmi Musaku, Miles Canton, and my co-star in the new Creed 4, I'm just playing, Michael B. Jordan. Give it up.
The Director Award recognizes a visionary at the very top of his craft, someone whose leadership, character, and genius have created not only one of this year's greatest films and centers, but through his body of work, a blueprint for how a loving, intentional, and creatively rich this work can be. There is no one more deserving than this honor than my brother, Ryan Coogler. I've also seen him do something very few directors can. He makes you better. Not just as an actor, but as a person. He pulls things out of you that you didn't even know were there. And with Ryan, it's never just about the film. It's about the people making it. That's what Ryan gives you, the freedom to be fearless because you know that he's gonna be right there with you.
Ryan is a true visionary, and I say that not just because he saw something in me before I even saw it in myself. When Ryan casts you, he's not just filling a role, he's making a bet on who you can become. He doesn't just recognize talent, he creates the space for it to grow, and that's rare.
Throughout his career, Ryan has shown Black people on screen in ways that oftentimes we have not seen before, capturing all of us in our humanity, our complexity, with all of our flaws, capturing ultimately all of us in all of our glory with the camera, while at the same time he radiates his own love for Black people in every single frame. He doesn't just make films about us. He makes them for us, with us.
Tonight, we honor a director who not only illuminates the depth and dimensions of our humanity, but who continually champions Black women, both through the stories he tells and through the opportunities he creates behind the camera. Ryan doesn't just write strong female characters. He makes sure that we have the room to make them our own. Let's take a look at how the visionary Ryan Coogler brought Sinners to life.
This is a genre-bending concept and idea that is very personal to Ryan.
This is a love letter to his uncle in blues music and how much of an impact that music had as he was growing up.
It's magic what we do. It's sacred and big.
Ryan sees things so profoundly and deeply.
It feels very contemporary. It's part of the power of the film, which is a reflection of Ryan as a filmmaker.
Thanks, everybody. Big thanks to the Critics' Choice for having nights like this. When you make movies, you kind of like become family with the people. You know, we like well-paid carnival workers. well-paid sometimes, but you lift up the tent and you kick it with everybody, and then you call a rap and you don't see your family no more. When y'all do events like this, it gives us an excuse to get back together, dress up nice, and tell each other how much we love you. Big thanks to Warner Brothers for supporting the movie and encouraging us to be bold. You guys were bold with y'all whole slate this year. The world needed it. Miles, this movie called for a generational talent who knew that it would come from a guy who never been in a movie before. I had the blessing to work with Mr. Delroy Lindo, who's a living legend. And if I was like an award mason and I made these awards, your house would be full of them, sir. But I'm a lowly writer-director. So the best I could do is write you a role. Olawumi Musaku. It was my greatest honor to work with you in this role. It was a dream of mine since I saw you in a trailer for a couple seconds. So thank you, woman. What's up, Mike? Hey, thanks for doing this, bro. I know you're busy. It means so much, bro. I wrote this movie for you. You never get your credit, bro, because you make impossible things look easy. I got this. I can't look at you. In 2003, I saw a young girl kicking everybody's ass on the track. I didn't get her number that day. I built up my courage and got it at the next track meet. She changed my life. She made me a better football player then, a better student, a better person, and she made me a better filmmaker. She was there on every set, always in the background, never getting credit. And on this movie, she was my boss, and it was fucking awesome. And I think she's the biggest reason why this movie's so good. Zinzi, thank you. I love you.
Other awards received tonight were David Alan Grier received the Vanguard Award for his incredible body of work, and most recently, his role in St. Denis Medical.
I'm so honored to be here. I'm so humbled to be here. I worked almost 46 years as an actor. I know so many people in this room. Thank you. It means a lot to me. I told people, you know, when I was younger, you think every day is gonna be a great day. You think your body will never betray you. I'm old. I tell folks, when you roll up on me now, introduce yourself. Did we hook up? Let me know. Remind me. No, but in all seriousness, I'm not done yet. There are more stories left for me to tell and interpret. I am so thankful and grateful to be here. Every day is a new day.
The Rising Star Award was presented to Naya Desir-Johnson for her role in Sarah's Oil by actress Ryan Destiny.
The role of Sarah Actor really was a gift in so many ways. It was so inspiring to learn about all she went through. I think that is so crucial for young women, and particularly young Black girls, to see stories like this that can instill a sense of pride.
And the documentary award was presented to filmmakers Reginald Hudlin and Shala Lynch for #1 on the call sheet.
The story really is a reminder to all of us to reach for excellence, which we all know in this room. But it's the perseverance in doing so. Our work fills a void, and that is incredibly important. It means something, and it impacts American culture.
I want to thank all the amazing actors who sat down with us. We had fun, truthful conversations that are inspiring folks who are in the struggle now and for a generation to come.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special treat for you tonight, and especially for you, Spike. Here to perform the title track from Highest to Lowest. Please give a warm round of applause for Aiyana-Lee!
Said I'm too young. Sorry, took me for a fool. Telling me lies, but were a disguise. My mom warned me about you. He said I was naive. You underestimate me. In this journey of life, I learned from the games that he loves to play. But now I'm stronger. Without you, I'm feeling much lighter. Think you're older, so you're right. I know I'm young, but I wasn't born last night. I see clearer, that's what I see in the mirror. Remember how you made me cry. Now that you're gone, I finally see the light, the light, finally see.
Thank you, everybody.
Here to present the Career Achievement Award, please welcome back Ryan Coogler.
Hello again, everybody. Where does one start with Spike Lee? Without Spike and his work, the reality is I'm not here, and I know that I'm not the only one in this room that would give that assessment. Malcolm X changed my life, and eventually I would learn that I wanted to become a filmmaker. Whenever I would tell people, they would be like, "Oh, like Spike, huh? You want to be like Spike Lee?" And I was like, "Absolutely." I was like, "Spike, I'm making this movie called Creed, man. Like, you know, love for you to take a look at it." He's like, "Man, let me see it." You know, look, man, it looks great, man. 2 movie stars. What more can you ask for? But I've since become friends with this man. I had the honor of recommending Chadwick Boseman to him for he and Delroy's phenomenal movie, The Five Bloods. And I couldn't believe he was calling me to ask how good Chadwick Boseman was to work with. It's one of those times I had to pinch myself. And when we lost John Singleton, who I also had a close relationship with, I thought back to how John told me that he made Boys in the Hood because he saw Do the Right Thing and was inspired. And I said, Jesus Christ, man, Spike's bravery, his ability to put himself out there, not only was a result of his own heroism, but it inspired my other hero. It was boomeranging back. I didn't get a chance to tell John just how much he meant to me. I want to thank the Critics' Choice Association for this celebration, because this gives me the opportunity to publicly thank this man for changing my life before he knew me, for being so generous with his time, for being a teacher, for being an activist, and for having the bravery to fight these fights for us so I could come behind him and stand on his shoulders. Spike, thank you for fighting all the fights, bro, for flying so that we could soar. Thank you for putting yourself out there. Thank you for always being you. It means the world to me, it means the world to all of us. And I'm honored to call myself a filmmaker and travel in your shadows, chase you through the streets of New York, and chase you on the silver screen. I love you, bro. We love you. And I think they cut something together for the great Spike Lee.
Let me tell you the story of right hand, left hand. It's a tale of good and evil. Hey, it was with this hand that Cain iced his brother. Love. These 5 fingers, they go straight to the soul of man. The right hand, the hand of love. The story of life is this.
Everybody stick out your hand. What y'all see? Black. What you see?
You're lonely on the inside. You're quiet on the inside. You hurt on the inside. That's what I want to feel. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to know. I want to know what's inside you. Who are you?
There's a vast difference between being stuck in a tiny cell and being in prison.
If I am not for myself, who will be? If I'm for myself alone, who am I? If not now, when? And if not you, who?
It's a devastating fight, and hate is hurt.
It is truly my honor to present the Spike Lee with this year's celebration of Black Cinema and Television Career Achievement Award.
Next year is going to be the 40th anniversary of She's Gotta Have It. Damn! You spelled that D-A-Y-U-M. Damn! We shot in 12 days. 2 6-day weeks. 2 6-day weeks. And this is where my grandmother comes in. My grandmother lived to be 100 years old. Her grandmother was enslaved. I'm gonna repeat that. My grandmother's grandmother was enslaved. Yet she got a college education. She graduated from Spelman. My grandmother taught art in the state of Georgia, and for 50 years she taught art and never had one white student, not one, because of the laws of segregation in the state of Georgia. And my grandmother saved her Social Security checks for 50 years, stacking her checks for her grandchildren's education. So I was the firstborn, I had first dibs. So she helped me go through Morehouse with those checks, helped me go to NYU, and then gave me the seed money for She's Gotta Have It. When she saw that movie, she said, "Spikey, do you have to have naked ladies in your..." I mean, next year it's gonna be 40 years She's Gotta Have It. So this stage, we get 10 of these stages of the people who worked in front of and behind the camera. And one of the last things I'll say is that when you go wake up and not need an alarm clock, and you love what you're doing, you're blessed. Because the majority of these people on this earth go to their grave, haven't gone to a job they hated. So, as artists, that's a gift. It's rough, it can be unfair, what you're doing, what you love, and that's a blessing. Thank you very much.
Presenting our next award, please welcome the creator, writer, and executive producer of Paradise, Dan Fogelman.
For almost a decade now, I have been lucky enough to write for my friend Sterling K. Brown, first on our show This Is Us, and currently on our show Paradise. I'm here tonight to present Sterling with this year's Actor Award. I'm here because I truly love the man and because all of his black friends said no. Here is Sterling in Paradise.
I saw the body. I saw the blood. President Bradford was murdered. Many of you knew Agent Billy Pace, and they told you he killed himself. That's a lie, too. Samantha Redmond, codenamed Sinatra, is behind this. She's pulling the strings, and the other billionaires are marching in step. But that ends now.
It is my distinct pleasure to introduce my friend and collaborator, the one and only Sterling K. Brown.
Thank you, Fogelman, for showing up for your boy. I appreciate you. I love you. I love what I do so very, very much. All the parts that I got to play in high school, there's a lot of Arthur Miller and Sam Shepard, etc. Freshman year of college, I got a chance to do Joe Turner's Come and Gone. And Delroy, he did it on Broadway. And I saw it, and I told him this too. I was like, to be able to step into your own skin, it felt like coming home. And so now I've gotten a chance to have this career, right? And I went to NYU because at Stanford, I thought I'm good, but I felt raw. And I wanted to go out into the world with a certain arsenal where I could do as many things as possible. And I knew that growing up and watching TV with Arlene Brown and Sterling Brown Jr., and I was like, Spike's got like cinephile family, like we just like watching black people on TV. Like when Isaac popped up on the Love Boat, like, Mama, it's Saturday night, it's Isaac, Isaac is on. And now I get to be one of them black dudes on TV. So I'm gonna end this quickly and say, I love you all. What a joy it is to represent you all. I love you guys. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, okay. Now, backstage, this man told me he is literally a nigga who needs no introduction. Y'all give it up right now for the incomparable Samuel L. Jackson.
Hey, thank you so much. I had the pleasure of working with Jurnee Smollett when she was an amazing child 25 years ago. She was an extraordinary actress and talent then, and I've loved watching her grow ever since. Tonight, we're celebrating her latest accomplishment in Apple TV's Smoke. And I think we can all agree where there's smoke, there's fire. She's been out here delivering greatness for years. Let's take a look at Smoke.
I do this one thing really well. And I'm not looking to be, hell, I can't be some well-rounded person. I'm a job. Job is me.
You will run out of road one day.
But not yet.
Yes. So happy to present Jurnee with the Actress Award for Series, and what an actress she is. Come on up, Jurnee.
She used to always tell me to never put a price tag on your integrity. She would say, once you sell it, you can never get it back. And I woke up this morning and I was really thinking a lot about the responsibility that we have as artists to tell the truth, regardless of what it costs. You know, to leave it all at the altar. You see, I believe in the power of unearthing our own humanity. When we access that ancestral blood memory that reverberates in our veins, when we hold it unapologetically, we don't just ignite a fire within ourselves, we spark a light bright enough to illuminate healing for others. It's an act of liberation. And that responsibility feels more urgent now than ever. Because we are living, as we know, in a time when there's a deliberate effort to erase our history, to distort it, to attack it, to shrink it into something easier for others to digest. Thank you all for seeing me and seeing the work. God bless.
Here to present the Actor Award for Film, welcome director and cinematographer, Ernest Dickerson.
You know, we become instantly aware of Damson Idris' enormous presence at the very first second he hits the screen in Apple Original Films F1. We saw what the late great John Singleton already knew when he gave Damson his major breakout role in Snowfall. Damson has swag, charisma, and a level of talent far beyond his years. He brings a fierce presence and undeniable intensity to the role, all the while performing some of the film's most dangerous high-speed stunts. Let's take a look at Damson's work.
Hold on. You swan into our garage like some entitled prick. Swan. Calling us piss poor, and then you drive
What's
like
swan?
that. Huh?
You said I swan. What's that mean?
You're an arsehole. You come in like an arsehole. You swan.
So swans are assholes.
You're making a mistake of thinking that I'm just gonna be some grateful kid who'll bend the knee to an old timer. I climbed a mountain to get here, bro. Formula One.
Please welcome to the recipient of the CCA Supporting Actor Award, Damson Idris.
Mr. Ernest Dickerson, everyone. Like my big brother, Mr. John Singleton, rest in peace. Sir, as long as I'm making you proud, I know I'm doing the right thing. Thank you. So first and foremost, I'd like to thank God. I'm nothing without the Most High. I'd like to thank my family, my loved ones, my team for always having my back, and for telling me that with humility, there's no limit that you could reach. I'd like to thank Mr. Joe Kosinski, Jerry Bruckheimer, Brad Pitt, Lewis Hamilton, Apple, Warner Brothers, the entire world of Formula One and my cast and crew for giving this young black man the space to be confident and to shine. In a world full of so much hatred, it really is refreshing to be in a room full of so much love. So thank you to the CCA for this amazing honor. Peace and love.
Presenting the Actress Award for Film, welcome back, Michael B. Jordan.
Where's she at? There she go. What's up? I love you. Oh man, she's great. She's great. So tonight we're celebrating Tessa's extraordinary performance in Hedda. Nia DaCosta's bold, modern reimagining of Isbin's classic. And if you know Tessa's work, you know this is exactly the kind of role she gravitates towards. Complex, fearless, uncompromising. Hedda Gabler is one of the most iconic feminist characters in theatrical history. A woman trapped by societal expectations, wielding the only power she has in devastating ways. It's a role that demands everything from an actor, and Tessa, she delivers. She always delivers. What I love about tonight is that it recognizes what Tessa has always known. Black cinema isn't a genre, it's a movement. It's actors like Tessa refusing to shrink themselves to fit into Hollywood's narrow definitions. I've had the privilege of being on this journey with you, watching you grow, watching you choose bravely. You inspire me, not just as an actor, but as someone who leads with purpose. So congratulations on this Actress Award for Hedda. It's richly deserved. Thank you for showing us what fearlessness looks like, and thank you for being there for me always. The best is yet to come. I know it because I know you. I love you, and congratulations.
Why are you like this? You must know who she is by now. Oh, God. She'll be in control. You'll see. I know who you are. You don't want her in control. I'm not stupid, Hedda. No, you're not stupid. You're so clever, aren't you? So brave. Perhaps I should burn it off after all. Let go of me, please. If you ruin this for her, she'll never forgive you.
The phenomenal Tessa Thompson. Come on, girl.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. If you had told me then, when I was a child, that someday I would get to do what I do and be in this room with all of you, I would not have believed you. I hardly believe it now. I just want to thank all of the Black filmmakers, writers, producers, executives, casting directors, agents, and creatives in this room and beyond. Your insistence on seeing us is why we are here. Were it not for Nia DaCosta, my brilliant friend and visionary, I couldn't have seen myself inside of the story. So I really want to thank all of the folks out there who insist on giving us a space to be seen. And something else my dad imparted to me when I was little is that hope is a muscle, and it atrophies. And all of the stories that you all tell, all of these beautiful stories inspire hope. So I want to thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
Here to present the Comedy Award, welcome Abbott Elementary star, Chris Perfetti.
Yes! Good evening. Time for the headliner. Here we go. Janelle James is supremely intelligent, bone-chillingly funny, ungodly hot, and one of the realest, most generous people I have ever known. And I think now I will tell you some things Janelle would not like you to know. Abbott is basically Janelle's first acting role. Since we started, she has quietly funded the classrooms of countless teachers. And the gate code to her pool is 2369 star. It's heated. To me, look, honestly, Janelle is a supreme example of someone living their incarnation. She has gone from touring with Chris Rock to having the world wrapped around her perfectly manicured finger as the charming, hilarious, ridiculous, and heartbreaking Ava Coleman in Abbott Elementary. She also smells incredible. Seriously, you deserve every good thing that comes your way because you give so much back. Let's take a look at a clip of some of your least favorite moments on set.
You good?
Yeah, I'm great. Why?
I met your dad.
Where?
The barbershop. He was my barber.
I don't speak to my dad. Wow, what a cool topic for you to bring up on our first Christmas Eve together. I should have known your ass couldn't be festive.
Look, I'm sorry to bring it up. I really am.
Don't say anything to Jurnee, because that elf-sized elf will try to perform some Christmas miracle and reunite me with that man. And I don't need pity from her or you, a man without a regular barber.
My guy was out of town.
Yeah, okay.
Please help me welcome the CCA Comedy Award winner, Janelle James.
I recently got back into God, as agnostics do when you start to feel old, closer to death, you know, and you're like, let me go to church. And but when the world feels like it's falling apart as it has this year and about the whole 2000s, it's been terrible. So. And I don't believe that God watches award shows or TV or anything like that, but I believe he watches me, because why else would I be in this room with these people and have friends and coworkers like this? Like, he been watching me, and I'm so grateful. The first couple of seasons were rough. I'm talking about my life. But now I see that it was all character building so that I could be grateful and ready for my spinoff, you know? Thank you, guys. Whew. I was told that you have to cry or show titties to win awards like these, and I'm so glad that the Critics' Choice Association respects comedy and didn't make me do that. I'm honored. Thank you so much to Quinta. She's not here because she got mad shit to do. She's amazing. I tell her every day, so I don't have to regale you guys with it. I want to mostly thank all the Black women that come up to me and tell me that they see themselves in me, that they feel represented by me. And I'm talking to the homegirls. If you a homegirl, you know who you are. I'm so happy to represent you, the non-code switchers, the real ass bitches. And I hope I inspire you. I hope I inspire you, and I hope I keep making you feel good about yourself. You the blueprint. Everything starts from you and us. So thank you again. And yeah, I appreciate it. This has made me super happy. Thank you so much.
All right, everybody, I hope you had a great time. I'm sure I'll see you next year, baby. Same time, same place. Good night, y'all. Thank y'all for coming.